All right. All right. All right. I'm not going to wait for anybody to show up because I just want to make this brief. I just think live is just the way to go. I might as well just go live. Happy New Year. And just get right into it. 10 minutes into the day, we had one trader saying this was an awful, horrifying day because he jumped into trades a little bit too early. We don't like trading the first 5 minutes. We don't like trading the first 10 minutes. Sometimes we wait 15 minutes for a trade to show up. And then, wouldn't you know it, the trades start to show up. The semiconductor sector started to get strong first, okay? Next thing you know, we're looking at AMD, AMAT, and MU. AMD was a little bit choppy, went over to the MU. We made a little bit of money in the MU. Then what did we notice? We started seeing U.S. Steel, of all stocks, starting to gain some strength. When U.S. Steel starts to gain some strength, that usually implies that maybe some of the energies and oil stocks start to rally. So I looked over at MRO and Cliff and ATI and RIG and WILL and WMB. That's MRO, CLF, ATI, RIG, RIG, WLL, and WMB to see if they would start to gather some strength. Next thing you know, they started to move up, and we were gotten involved on the RIG trade. Now, basically, all these trades were going to fit the criteria that we try to establish, these 1 minute, multi-day, VWAP, range breaks, especially when a stock gets through the 1 minute and the multi-day and then goes green, like you had in the RIG and like you had in U.S. Steel. And then more importantly, you had USO coming along for the ride. So the idea here is that we just want to trade. None of these stocks mean anything at all to us anymore, okay? So the first thing we noticed, again, was that this market was gapped down, obviously, and the UVXY was up. Now, if you know anything about UVXY, the ultimate terror of this market has sort of subsided. I'm not saying that I have any idea where we're going to go tomorrow or how 2019 is going to be, but right now we went 7 for 8 on our day trades. So now the day is done and we don't care about Alibaba, especially Alibaba, which was an incredible trade because we sold it at near the highs of the day. And again, these are trades that we're not getting rich. You're not going to get rich on a 12-cent trade on RIG, but if you're risking 2 cents to make 12 and maybe you get a 25-cent move out of it, MRO, you got 30 cents out of it. Cliff, you wound up getting 15 out of it. RIG, you wound up getting about 25 out of it. So a lot of these trades, they might not have been, absolutely mind-blowing trades, but if you're trading 500 shares or maybe 1,000 shares of U.S. Steel and RIG and Cliff and Alibaba and U.S. Steel, and then we had this what trade, which is still going, wow, you got to be fucking kidding me. I don't understand when people text, right? You type one sentence, you hit enter. You hit another sentence, you hit enter. You hit another sentence, you hit enter. How about all 4 sentences on one tweet or text, then hit enter? Stop doing that. Bottom line is the day is over now. This is what we do, okay? None of these trades matter at all. The Cron maybe still matters because I still own the stock. But Cron gapped down, went green, broke the 1 minute, got over the multi-day. Next thing you know, Cron, we haven't made more than 20 cents on a Cron trade in weeks. Next thing you know, it's one of our best trades. The sick part of today is the bigger stock underperformed the little guys today. So your IQ and your Cron and your RIG and your MJ and your US Steel and your Cliff and your MRO outpaced your Alibaba. And that's fantastic because if you could get 4 or 5 trades all before 11 o'clock, and again, the only thing I have on right now, I still got a little UVXY short because, I'm waiting for this thing to disintegrate. We're in from 5 points ago. You might as well hang on to a little bit of it, see if it really goes red and, collapses back down to $70. Again, the market's still volatile. UVXY is not going away that quick right now, but it is disintegrating. So right now, Cron, phenomenal. USO, phenomenal. US Steel was pretty great. Alibaba was decent. RIG, MRO, Cliff, ATR, WILL, and WMB. So again, the room right now, if you want to come in and see our trades live, it's free. Go to hitthebid.com, hit the login button. My buddy is doing his time slot right now. I'm done for the day. I don't know what's going to happen for 2019. I'm not watching CNBC. I'm not watching the news anymore. And what we're going to do every morning is we're going to trade what we see, and we're going to chronicle it every single day. So today we've started the year off with a positive day. And that's all we're going to try to do is we're going to try to make 200 to 300, maybe 500 a day. And then we're going to gradually increase that and start making $1,000 a day while you all follow along. Right now, the room is free. Come in if you just want to learn a little bit about what's happening. So, that's why I got to say. So again, no CNBC, got no news services. I got some maniac texting me one after another, but that's about it. That's the only information I have going on right now. I'm just trading price, what I see, and that's it. So nothing matters to me whatsoever. And now the market could crash. It could rally 10,000 points. Maybe I'll get stopped out of my UVXY short, and that's it. That's it. I'm not selling the Cron. I still think this thing's going to $1,000 a share or whatever. Maybe it goes to 12 or 15. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters except accomplishing a goal every single day. And that goal has already been met. So now we're flat. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. Even if the UVXY was to rally, it doesn't matter. It's a put spread. And I got a little bit short. It doesn't matter. It's already locked into a profit. If it starts to go away from me, that's it. At the end of the day, we're not going to have anything, not one stock. Stock ownership is for losers. Holding overnights for losers. You never know what's going to happen. And when you've got this much action every day, there's no point owning stocks, holding stocks with any significant money involved. Use your money wisely, trade for the day, live for the day, accomplish the goal, and then move on. See ya.